Ignition sequence start. Astronauts report it feels good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Tower cleared.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Flippity-Do-Dah live stream. We're here celebrating that the Rocketbook Flip is up to 40% off on Amazon.com.
What? I thought we were just doing this for fun.
Nope. We're here to celebrate that the Rocketbook Flip is on sale on Amazon. Go to Amazon right now, up to 39 or 40% off on select flips.
I thought it was just because we were friends. That's okay. Oh wait, what if people don't know about the Rocketbook Flip? Like before they buy it, they want to know more.
That's a great question.
Okay.
They should call into our live stream right now at bit.ly/liveflip.
No, right there.
We have Dylan in front of the screen today, so he's going to be working double time.
I have another question.
Yes, please.
What's this countdown?
That's another fantastic question, Dylan. That clock is counting down the flip deal. It is one day only. We're already about 20 hours into that deal, or 10 hours into that deal. Sorry, not a math major here.
That's okay.
So that's counting down to the end of the deal at about 3 a.m. Eastern time. That's 12 a.m. Pacific.
Whoa. You know, you can just ignore the math and just go check it out. Check out the flip on
Just
Amazon
go right now in the Amazon onto Amazon.com, and the Rocketbook Flip is on sale up to 40% off.
Wow. Okay, I have another question.
Yes.
What is the Rocketbook Flip? I know what it is, but just like for people who don't know, can you explain it?
That is a third great question, Dylan. You are doing so well today. It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
To kick things off, let's do a little live rewatch. Let's break down some game film and check out the Flip launch video.
Okay, love it. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh wait, did we say that if people call in, we'll add them to the prize wheel?
We did not. We have the prize wheel here, our favorite feature of the live stream. If you call in, you will be added to the prize wheel, and you will have a chance to take home a Rocketbook Flip for free.
Okay, before we start the flip video, and okay, let's start the flip video because we already have callers. But let's start the flip video.
Should we take a caller right now?
Okay, let's take a caller. Start it out. We got Katie. Hi, Katie.
Katie, welcome.
Hello, guys. How are you?
We're doing
so well. We're just getting sound set up. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Awesome.
Welcome, Katie. Thank you for calling in.
I like the maps on your wall on the back.
I'm a big fan of maps. I have maps all over my walls.
Ooh,
I love it.
Interesting.
Some of which I've made, some of which I've downloaded off the internet. They're amazing.
What do you use your maps for?
I don't. I just like them.
Nice.
The one behind me is actually I'm at work. That's my coverage area for work. It's 7 counties.
That's
cool.
awesome. Very cool.
That one actually is practical, but the rest of them are just kind of decorative of the area that we work in.
And that's practical in itself.
Do you have a question or a tip for using the Rocketbook Flip or anything like that?
Well, I did have a tip. I was going to suggest you guys should make a Rocketbook eraser, not like the eraser that's on the end of the pen, but one that you can use with your water. I have found that the makeup sponges, the really dense ones, make fantastic erasers for the Rocketbook.
That's a new one. We've seen water brushes used for painting, as well as like an empty felt tip marker filled with water.
Yeah.
Another option that we've seen. I think we've shared a couple of those on the Rocketbook blog too.
Yeah.
But the makeup sponge is a new one. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they're great because they have some of them, like the wedges and some of the pointy ones, have a pretty small edge on them, which makes it great for erasing little spots. If you don't want to erase the whole page, but you just want to erase one little thing that you messed up. I use them all the time for that.
That is an awesome tip, Katie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
This might be an obvious answer, but for someone who doesn't know, maybe they're not a Rocketbook pro like yourself, but here's a flip. I don't know if you can see there's some writing on there, but a spray bottle works well, and if for like erasing the whole page, and you can just spray the whole page like that, and then with the microfiber cloth that comes with the Rocketbook notebook, just erase like that. So that's I'm sure you know that one, but just for anyone else watching.
Yeah. See, and I use the microfiber towel to dry with. I use the makeup sponge to erase the little spot that I'm wanting to erase. But it's great if I make just a little mistake and I don't want to erase the whole page.
Yeah.
And makeup sponges absorb quite a bit of water, but they don't drip. So that makes them really nice. You're not dripping water everywhere.
We'll have to get a bunch shipped down here to try it out.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, Katie.
All of a sudden, you get all this makeup off my face, so it's perfect.
I have a ton on right now, just so I can look good on camera. Katie, is there a color you'd like to be featured on for the prize wheel?
Boy, I like purple.
Purple. I think purple was hot last time, so great call.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate you calling in.
Thank you very much. I love the Rocketbook. I've got like 4 or 5 of them at home. I'm in.
Awesome.
So I use them for my college stuff.
Yeah, if you're looking for the flip, today's a good day because it's on sale on Amazon.
It is on sale on Amazon. 40%.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Katie.
Bye, Katie.
All right, let's
Let's get
break,
to the video. Yeah,
break down the
okay.
flip video.
Glasses back on. Here we go. All right. So we'll pause it and then we'll kind of talk about
You're
it.
going to do a little play-by-play here.
Introducing the Flip, the latest endlessly reusable notebook from Rocketbook.
Stop right
Yeah,
there.
okay.
It's actually not the latest, but it is endlessly reusable,
Yeah,
and it is from Rocketbook.
Yes. It's because the video is not the newest notebook we put out, but it's still a good one. Yeah. Okay.
It is. It's a
Let's
great
keep
one.
going.
I would say it's a great one.
Like other Rocketbook notebooks, you can write, scan, and erase your pages when you use any pen from the Pilot Friction line. But with
Okay, I have 2 things to say. The first thing is the voice from that video is Kyler, who works here at Rocketbook, and I'm watching him look over and it's like, why do I hear my own voice? But the second thing that he just mentioned about the flip was that it's endlessly reusable like any Rocketbook. So I know we showed that before, but do you want to do a quick
Another
writing and
little
erasing
little
demo?
write, scan, erase demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Endlessly reusable paper. Just for writing the flip live stream, for the flip being 40% off select models on Amazon.
Yeah. While you're doing that, okay, go for it.
So we have
You can see the writing there.
right there.
Yeah.
And then if you want to scan that, you pull out your phone, make a scan, send that to all of your go-to destinations, and then when you're ready to clear the notebook, as you're seeing there, and as I'm demonstrating in person, just a little bit of water, wipe it clean, and you got a brand new notebook again.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. You can, you save paper, you save money. You don't have to buy a new notebook. You just reuse it. You save extra money today because the flip is on sale on Amazon. Select flips are up to 40% off. Okay, we got the reusable. We get that. Let's get back to the
Flip, you can switch the way you take your notes. The front of each page is printed with college-ruled lines, perfect for handwriting and making lists. The back of each page is printed with dot grid, which is great for diagrams and free-form notes. So
That's huge. That's huge.
It's kind of like a twofold where it's a flip because it flips over the top, but it's also a flip because you can open it up and then flip it front and back where you have lined and dot grid on one side. And there's just so many different note-taking scenarios where that just really comes in handy where you want to have both available. If you're writing
What's an example, Peter?
What's an example? Can we put one on the board?
Yeah.
Right here, we have a little science homework. We have a little breakdown of a cell.
That's good. So you got a dot grid on the left, lines on the right. I get it. I'm starting to get it.
Absolutely, and you can either be flipping back and forth, or you can just open your notebook all the way up, so you have one stacked on top of the other.
Oh, I see. So you could be looking at like.
So you
do that again.
So you can have your whole cell diagram up here, and then write all of your definitions and helpful tips on the bottom.
Okay, I'm starting to get it, but I'm not quite there. Can you give me another example?
I think we can. Let's bring up one more.
Okay.
All right, here we have our flip launch plan. We're going back in time a little bit.
Yep.
Where we kind of storyboarded everything out on top in that dot grid segment, and then we added those actual notes.
Yep.
Worded out right in the bottom. We're just giving the different assignments for different teams. Another actually call out for our OCR feature here is that, as some may know, and if you don't, you do now, the Rocketbook app gives you the option to have your handwritten notes transcribed to digital text. Something that can cause some issues there, though, is if you have images embedded in with your notes, it can make some weird formatting changes. So with the flip, you have the option to keep all of your illustrations in that dot grid section, and then your actually handwritten text part in the line section. So when you do scan and have that line portion transcribed, it's a lot cleaner and a lot easier to share when you're using the app to distribute those notes. Or
here's a video seeing like the app will be able to transcribe. If you put hashtags, it'll automatically name that file.
Yes, and that'd be our OCR Smart Titles feature, which also works on all of the pages of the flip.
Awesome. Okay, before we get back to the video, because now we've kind of covered. Oh wait, one more example, just because I like this one. See if I've gotten it.
Okay, let's see.
The dot grid on the left. You got, a screenplay, maybe, or not a screenplay, but maybe you're doing some pictures for the movie. And then on the right is the screenplay of the actual scene, because you're using those lines to write text.
You've mastered it,
All
Dylan.
right.
That was amazing.
Beautiful.
I
Only
think
14 more hours, by the way, to
only
save on this
14
deal.
more hours and 44 minutes. So
Wow.
act quickly. It's while supplies last only. Amazon.com, the Rocketbook Flip.
Great.
Do we have any more callers on the line right now?
We do. So before we get back to the video, let's take another call. We got Anthony here. What's up, Anthony? How are you
Anthony,
doing?
how you doing?
Hey guys, how you been? Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling in from, Anthony?
We're out here in Phoenix, enjoying the heat and triple-digit numbers.
Oh boy,
Wow.
I think we're low 60s here, so you can send some of that our way.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, just want to send you guys some love. Digging my Rocketbook.
Yes.
Even got my colored pens.
Love it.
Really good. Those are good.
Tell you what, if there's just one suggestion I could make, it's that we work with maybe Friction to make a little bit of a thicker pen, because sometimes you need a little bit more than the thin lines it gives you.
Definitely.
It might screw up the OCR, but sometimes you need it.
Yeah, I definitely hear you there. I know Friction has recently started pushing out more of their 1mm pens. The one we sell is the 0.7, and I think those sticks are also 0.7 as well. But there is a 1mm out, and then also you can check out the Friction marker line. Unfortunately, they don't really show up quite as dark on the notebook, but they do create a little bit of a thicker line for different scenarios.
Yeah.
But you're definitely right there. There is a little bit of there's definitely a use case for having that bolder pen.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion. Like Peter mentioned, there is and so any pen or writing utensil from the Pilot Friction line will work. So those markers will work. Like Peter said, maybe they're a little lighter, but if you use the black, it's a good balance of like thickness and darkness.
That's something we use a lot in our promo materials too.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of them laying around.
Question for you. I wasn't sure if I could see it or not. Does the bottom of the flip pages still have the icons?
It does.
Really,
Yes.
really good question. So actually, we'll keep Anthony on. We're going to hop back to the video because I think that's the next thing that gets it. So let's check it out. Let's see. It's a perfect setup, Anthony.
You
Perfect,
can flip
Anthony.
your format with a simple turn. The top turn binding maximizes the angle of writing on the page, which complements both righties and lefties.
So real quick, we'll come back to that. The lefty, the advantage for lefty is moving the binding, but I think next is the symbol. So let's get back to it.
The flip also works with the Rocketbook app. So before you erase your notes, you can bundle together your charts and checklists simply by marking a symbol on the bottom of the page.
There you go. So Anthony, as you asked, there are the destinations, just like any Rocketbook notebook. You can check it off and it'll automatically send it to wherever you have that destination set up. Google Drive, Evernote, email.
Yeah, great to use the auto send feature or just bundling your scans so you have to get to save a step within the app. But yeah, great question. Those symbols are featured in the flip.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much,
Sure.
Anthony. Before we let you go, you have to pick a color to be added to the prize wheel.
Oh boy. Yellow or orange? What are you feeling?
I
You
think
guys-
yellow's calling to me, so let's add you there.
Let's do that.
No,
It
perfect.
matches the background of his wall. It's great.
That's right.
It's a good vibe. Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
fellas.
you, Anthony. Appreciate you being a customer and calling in.
You bet.
Best
Thank
of
you.
luck.
Yeah. Have a good one. Cool. All right. Let's I want to go back to
that
the part of the
flip?
video. Yeah. So the fact that
The flip itself.
the flip of the flip. So, a normal, do we have a regular Rocketbook notebook? We don't. That's okay.
We do.
But normally the binding is on the side, right? But for the flip to move,
for illustrative purposes.
yeah,
Looks like
yeah, there
this.
you go. And then we moved it to the top. So this actually does a lot of good things, right? Unfortunately, I don't know any lefties, but I know lefties have said it's been very helpful.
I'm
Are you a lefty?
I'm actually left-handed.
Okay.
But, and it is. I know it was mentioned in the past. I think one of our callers for even right-handed users of the Rocketbook. The binding's a little thick, so it can get in the way when you're writing those open notebooks, and you lose a little bit of that valuable real estate on that writing portion close to the binding. So the flip really just opens up the page, gives you more surface to write on.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about missing portions because you're left-handed and the page cuts you off. Just always been something I've always preferred writing on a top flip notebook. So when we brought this out, it felt like they were.
Is that your most used Rocketbook notebook, you think?
Either this one or the Orbit, which are both of our top
yeah.
flip options, but definitely.
If you don't know the Orbit, go over here. Similar style where the binding's at the top. This one's a little different where it's magnetic, so the page pad can come off and you can swap it in with different pages. But also a great notebook, but not on sale today.
It's not on sale.
Flip
The Flip is on sale
on
Amazon.com,
There you go.
40% off. I can't believe they put the market down that much.
Yeah.
There must be some sort of time cap on this.
Oh, there is a time cap. In fact, right here you'll see how much time you have left to save on the Rocketbook Flip on Amazon. Awesome. Okay, let's
do we have any more of that video left?
Yeah, let's finish this video.
I can see it.
Yep. Here we go.
Artificial intelligence maps your notes, transcribes your title, and instantly blasts them online to integrated cloud services. So swing your style.
Okay, so I know we already mentioned the app, but just a good call out that all the normal Rocketbook app features work with the Rocketbook Flip.
Yep, definitely. You see our smart titles there. It's doc and line pages, which are both templates that are compatible with that full page transcription. It's a question that comes up a lot. So any page in your Rocketbook Flip, you can use that full page transcription. You can always use smart titles. You can always use smart search. And the Flip also lends itself greatly to making lists and using your smart lists feature as well, which are stored in the app digitally.
Yeah, it's great. Great notebook. I think it's great to write on, great to scan, great to send notes. It's the perfect solution, especially when it's on sale on Amazon. We have somewhat of a Rocketbook celebrity who called in. This is someone who they have a good hack for erasing. They've submitted a hack for the Rocket Lab series. So they had a homemade beacons hack on like how to make your own beacons. So we're gonna add Brian to the stream. Like I said, kind of a Rocketbook celebrity. Brian,
how are you?
Good. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Who do you join with?
Yeah.
This is Levi. He's my toy poodle.
Hi, Levi. I hope Levi's a Rocketbook user as well.
Of course. He's a great little dog.
So Brian, you submitted you gave us the hack for homemade beacons. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Yes. You want to explain that for people just in case people don't know?
Yeah, I mean, so I do a lot of work with kids with around learning disabilities, and so the beacon can be really an important piece of some of the technology that teachers can take advantage of. But so with the beacons that you sell, you can put them on a whiteboard, and then you can use the app, and students can scan the information and share it as well. My hack was actually taking some index cards and some orange marking tape and putting it on the corners, and then using the index card as and the app to scan it to mimic what a beacon would do.
Yeah, that is an awesome tip that we really love to see. That's why we I think we featured you a couple times in our blog and a couple different spotlights.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So we really appreciate you sharing that. We're always inviting all of our awesome users to share how they're getting the most out of Rocketbook, even if it's an
Yeah, so here's a video kind of showing off Brian's hack where you just take some orange tape or an orange marker and put it on a piece of paper, or like you said, an index card. You can basically scan that page even if it's not in a Rocketbook notebook.
Yeah. And I think it's important also for a lot of teachers are doing co-teaching, and a lot of kids as an accommodation need notes, and so using the beacons or any of the Rocketbooks could be a great way for teachers to share notes with students. I know one of the universities in New Jersey where I teach, Stockton, is using beacons in most of their classrooms. So it could be a great and also inexpensive solution as well.
It's awesome, and plus you get those added benefits of the auto crop and color pop of your notes, where they really just shine more than any standard picture of a whiteboard does.
Great solution.
Yeah, did you also have a hack for erasing? Because I know someone mentioned the makeup.
I was thinking just today that maybe one of the bingo applicators. Put a little water.
The marker.
Stamp. Yeah. It's another great option. There's a great I like that one too.
Do you have any questions, Brian? Since you've given us some hacks, can we help you out?
I just want to see what was happening. I think the flipbook does look interesting.
Yeah. Any questions about the flip?
No.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Brian, pick a color. Let's get you on the board.
But about is there a purple?
There's a lighter purple we can definitely put you on.
Put me on the board.
Love it. Thanks so much, Brian.
Thanks,
Have a
Brian.
good
Good to
one.
see you.
Take care.
That was cool. That was fun. I'm glad to finally put a face to the name.
Yeah, and also a great call out for our Rocketbook Labs feature on the blog,
Yes,
where we
yes.
call a bunch of great users that are sharing their own hacks, such as Brian.
Yeah.
We spotlight their hacks and also spotlight them as Rocketbook users and fans, and just all around interesting, creative people.
Yeah, if you want more like Rocketbook hacks, tips on using your notebook, you can follow us on social media. We're always posting blogs and videos there on how to use your notebook for a bit of enhanced productivity.
Or share your hacks with us. Email in hello@getrocketbook.com. Message us on social media. Tag us if you're posting your hacks. We always love to see them, and we might just be sending you a message to ask if we can feature you on our blog next. So just a great call, and thanks, Brian, for joining in.
Yeah, I do want to say the clock is slowly going down.
Yeah,
you want to remind the people what this countdown's
yeah,
for?
there's only 14 hours and 33 minutes left to take advantage of some awesome deals on the Rocketbook Flip on Amazon.com. It's up to 40% off on select SKUs. You find some varying discounts between varying different colorways and sizes, but a bunch of sales there, a bunch of awesome stuff to take advantage of, and it's for a limited time only.
Brian had his dog on. Someone was saying, "Oh my God, dog," which I think is a fair reaction.
Yes.
But they also want to know, what is the beacon that we speak of? So, unrelated to the Flip, but beacons are microfiber or not microfiber, microsection stickers.
So there are 4 silicone tabs that use microsection technology. So it's very tiny, porous material that allow it to stick and re-stick to any whiteboard or any flat surface. So if you have like a whiteboard paint on your wall, it's another great option for it.
Yeah.
But they can be used to frame what you're writing on, and then use the Rocketbook app to scan it as if it were a Rocketbook notebook page.
That's great. That's great. She said thank you. Great.
You're welcome.
Cool. Does anyone else? Oh, we got another caller. Sorry. Let's get. Oh, we got Karen. Car in the garage. Sweet.
It's car in the garage, and everybody says Karen.
Karen.
Okay.
I thought your car was in the garage, and I was going to apologize.
She wrote the instructions, and I still screwed it up.
Well, Karen, thank you.
Everybody does. It's okay.
Karen.
Hey, I just love your stuff. It's great. I do have a question.
Yes,
have I not found the directions how to, or is it not possible to? As I'm writing notes, I just have a page every day, and I just write what's going on. And what I would love to be able to do is put a hashtag or some other mark or something. I already use the smart hashtags for the titles, which I love. And then it organizes them for me, and everything's in order. It's so easy to find stuff. And I put mine into Evernote so I can do a search for anything in my handwriting and it can come up. But what I'd like to do is use tags so that if I'm writing about different things during the day, and I talk about this committee or I talk about this committee, I want to put a little note there so that it automatically puts the tag on. Because by the time I scan it, I've forgotten all the things that are in that page by then. Is that possible? Did I just miss how to do that, or is that not possible yet?
So are you familiar with our smart tags feature?
But only when you scan, right?
Right. Yeah, so the smart tags feature, mainly for all notebook pages, it does work how you've mentioned, where it's after you scan it. But something we are exploring with some newer pages, I think it's only available in the Rocketbook Pro, which is our latest model book right now, is an actual dedicated space on the page. It's a smart tag box where when you write what's in there, it's automatically recognized as the tag. That is a really interesting point about the markup option, though, to add a tag to any notebook page. I don't think it's something we've actually tried out yet, but I mean, just based on the stuff that we've done with OCR before, I think it's totally something that's in the realm of possibility for the future. It's something that we're definitely happy to share with our app team to see if it's something we could have explored.
Just for anyone who doesn't know about the smart tag feature, that's what you're seeing on screen there. So when you scan, you can add a tag, and it'll kind of organize your scans into categories. And then if you send it to a place, like you mentioned, Karen, like Evernote, that tag will stay with the file, so it'll show up in that destination.
Right. That's so nice.
Yeah.
I have everything scan and go automatically though. So I like scan. Scan. So I don't take time to put the tags in then.
Without an on-page feature, it doesn't lend itself to the auto set feature within the app.
You're not gonna be able to see, but there's a bar. So this is the Rocketbook Pro, but there is a bar up here for the title, and then And then at the bottom there's a smart tag bar here. Like I said,
Nice.
you're not gonna be able to see it, but if you write in there, it'll, like it automatically recognizes the title, it'll recognize it as a scan, and that way you don't have to do it after you scan.
Yeah, that's nice. So as you're going, it's like, well, I talked about this, and I'm
Exactly.
talking about this, and yeah,
That's right.
that'd be real handy. So that's already in the Pro, or that's coming in the Pro?
That is already in the Pro right now, but it's something that we will be looking into adding for more notebooks as we continue to put products out.
Cool beans. You guys are great.
Thanks
Love
so
it.
much.
You're great.
Let's get you on the prize wheel. Any color preference?
Oh, red, please.
Got it.
Awesome. Thanks, Lauren. Good luck.
Thanks so much. Take care, guys.
Yeah. Oh, she's so fun. Just a quick reminder, because I know we're talking about the Pro and Smart Tag. The Rocketbook Flip on sale today on Amazon.
40% off.
Up to
Select
40%.
colors.
Yeah.
We only have 14 hours and 29 minutes left.
Oh my God.
That's
28. It just went down. Hurry up.
It's at 3 a.m. Eastern time or at 12 a.m. Pacific time. So that would be 1 a.m. Mountain time and 2 a.m. Central time.
Yeah.
Do you know any international time zones?
No, I don't. In the UK, no, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
I believe we were just wrapping up the end of the video.
Yes, I think we've pretty much gone. Let's go back.
Spin your physics and twist your list.
Or I just want to hear Kyler's voice say those awesome, awesome tongue twisters.
I think
right
there's
there.
a little more information. Last bit.
Is the flip from Rocketbook.
It is the flip from Rocketbook. That is awesome.
Aha! I knew something. So it's available in 2 sizes. So I keep holding up the executive, but there's a letter size. So let's go to the full screen here so you can see the difference in sizes. So the letter, go for it.
Letter size 8.5 by 11 for your standard notes for a little bit more workspace. Then your executive, maybe a little bit more apt for the boardroom. It's that smaller 6 by 8.5 measurements.
Yeah,
6.8 measurements. 32 pages in the letter, 36 pages in the executive. But both great options depending on your use.
I also I took a Rocketbook Flip, Peter. You don't know about this, but I took a Rocketbook Flip and I took a shrink ray, and I shrunk one down. That's right here. Look at this little small one.
That's a Rocketbook Mini.
Yeah, it's just a Rocketbook Mini, but I thought it was fun to say.
Or anyway, I think we actually have an awesome another video we can bring up about the flip from a friend of ours, Jake Reeves. He's an engineer. He does some great YouTube work. He does a bunch of different product reviews. Yeah, he's worked with us a lot in the past, just highlighting Rocketbook products. He has a great format, and he just kind of breaks them down from a user point of view. Yep. And I especially liked his flip breakdown. It had a lot of points that resonated with me.
He's great. Let's check out the video. Actually, before we go to the video, we want to hear from one more caller real quick.
I would love to.
We got Barbara. We're gonna add you to the stream.
Hi.
Barbara. Hi.
Hi. I'm looking forward to talking with you.
Yes, we're happy to talk to you.
How you doing, Barbara?
Okay. I'm new to Rocketbook. Well, I don't have one yet, but
Cool.
I just turned 70. I just turned 70, and I decided I'm going to go back to college.
That's amazing.
The last time I was in college was 35 years ago. I decided to go to college.
Wow.
So. So I decided I want to finish up what's there and get a degree.
That's awesome.
I just don't know what to do with Rocketbook, which is the best one for me.
I don't think you really can go wrong, especially when you're in a classroom setting, you're taking notes. A lot of times that blank canvas of the Rocketbook Flip or the Rocketbook Core is a great option, a good replacement for your standard notebook. We also offer a bunch of planner options if you prefer more templated page type. I would shout out.
Okay, that's a little bit more complicated, though, right? That would be something too complicated right now for me to start out with. I think.
I think a great jumping off. Yeah, a great jumping off point with the Rocketbook Flip or the Rocketbook Core, which is our standard sidebound notebook, where you just have either all lines or all doc grid pages, just kind of be able to take your notes as you would in any other notebook, but then get the added benefit of reusability and digital interface of the Rocketbook app.
Right, and I do need something a little larger, so I can,
We do typically recommend the letter size for classroom settings just because of the volume of notes. You're going to want all the space you can have to take full advantage of those pages and not have to flip as often.
Okay. I have one question for my granddaughter. She's going to high school this year, and
Yes.
I want to buy her a Rocketbook. And you're just talking now about the planner. Is that good for her?
I would definitely recommend the academic planner for her. The Rocketbook academic planner is really built for the high school student, where it has your class day breakdown. You have your periods, your different classes. There's different semester breakdowns.
Right. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah.
As well as a good amount. As well as a good amount of those doc grid and line pages, so she can also take her freeform notes in there, along with planning her classes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look that up. And that sounds very good. Now I'm done with her gift.
Well, we're so happy
she's
to
not
help
watching this. She's not watching this.
You won't tell her.
No.
We'll keep secrets
Okay.
here. Let's get
Well,
that prize wheel to see if we can get you a head start. A head start on that gift giving.
Yeah.
Do you have any color preference, Barbara?
Blue.
Wonderful.
Blue it is. Thank you so much for calling in, and good luck in school.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Last thing I'll say, Barbara, is if you ever do have, when you're using it, if you have any questions or need help with anything, you can always email us at hello@getrocketbook.com, and we'll help answer some questions and get you set up.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We're always happy to help out.
Have a good day, guys.
Thanks so much.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's very
really
inspiring.
Cool. Yes. That's awesome. I know, I don't want to call this out, but I was gonna say our co-founder dropped out of business school. He should go back to school.
Well, you know what? It's never too late.
Never too late. I'm gonna get fired for that one. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Does anyone else have any questions? People can feel free to call in still. Getting some comments.
They're probably having trouble posting comments because they're busy rushing to Amazon.com to take advantage of this deal.
Only 14 hours left.
And 22 minutes. It just ticked again.
Anthony makes a good point. If you're looking for, like regular size notebook paper, you're going to want to get the
8.5 by 11 option. And you also have those lines in it to work on it. Or that flip side, the doc grid pattern, which of course gives you a little more freedom to draw illustrations, as you mentioned in the past.
Pamela also mentioned that her son uses the academic planner for college. That's also a great option if you're looking for more like templated pages.
And it does come compact with a bunch of different lined and doc grid pages as well for your note taking, in addition to those planning pages.
But so it is sidebound, not top bound.
It is sidebound. It's not top bound, and it's not up to 40% off on Amazon.com.
Great point, Peter. Great point.
Which I can't mention enough.
Okay, this is a fun one. Did you know that only 10% of the world population is left-handed, but some companies do not market to this demographic?
That's actually really interesting.
We are not some companies.
We are not some companies. And there's two of us here, and I'm left-handed, so
50%.
I would say
the sample size. Yeah,
50%.
Actually, I'd love to know in the chat if you're watching. Let us know if you're a righty or a lefty. We can do a little quick research.
Instant poll.
Yeah, instant poll in the chat. No matter where you're watching. I'll also say, even if you're a righty, the flip is really nice because you can almost use it like a clipboard. Especially if you use the capsule. So this is like a folio that we have for the flip. This folio has a bunch of stuff. It has like pockets. It has a little, I don't know, what would you call this? Just like a band to hold your
whole storage.
Yeah. It's got a little
strap
loop here. You can put your pen in. Basically just keep everything tucked together nicely when you're on the go. But what I was saying about the clipboard is if you actually flip this around this way, and then close this up, it becomes kind of a nice thing that it's sturdy enough, that you can kind of lean on this and write as a clipboard. So even as a righty, there's tons of use cases for the flip.
And that the flip capsule is what we call this folio cover. It's also available on Amazon.com.
Yes. Cool.
So we're having a lot of righties.
Okay.
I have not seen. I don't think there's a single lefty in the chat.
Saying her husband's ambidextrous, we'll count that as a lefty.
I'm a little ambidextrous myself.
Our YouTube poll says only 12% are lefty, so that's still higher than the
10%. I think that good margin of error that probably checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
As exciting as that is.
Okay, so now let's get to the Jake Reeves video.
Yeah, let's check out.
Actually, do you want to hear him talk about the capsule since we just brought it up?
I think it's a great segue.
Okay, let's see. So this is a super user. He uses Rocketbook all the time. He has some great hack videos.
He's actually joined us in live streams in the past. Jason Osman, got a friend of ours too.
Yeah, Anthony says the case is awesome. So let's hear about the case, the Rocketbook Flip capsule. Oh, let's start it over.
When closed, the Flip capsule is fairly compact, measuring 21 centimeters wide and just over 24 centimeters tall, as well as about 1.5 to 2 centimeters thick, depending on how you pack it.
Jake is in Canada, so that's why he's using centimeters.
Great
for,
call
for
out.
you, Peter. You can do the feet conversion in your head.
How many football fields is that?
All right, let's keep going.
Opening it up, it expands to just about 48 centimeters wide. The layout has remained largely unchanged compared to the original capsule. On the left side, you still have 4 card slots, a medium slot for odds and ends, a band for storing your towel, as well as a larger slot that works well for notebook-sized items, with a revised taper along the top so that it's easier to access whatever you've stored. Then on the right side, you get
the Rocketbook Flip that you shrunk earlier too. You can slide right in
this
there.
one? I don't know if people can see it. There. The extra mini Rocketbook Flip.
I actually did see one comment in the chat. Someone asked if this is compatible with the Orbit. There'd be a different folio or a different capsule. There is an Orbit capsule specific. So if you're checking out a capsule, just make sure that it lists the product that you're looking for in the description, because the capsules are slightly different for the Orbit and for the Flip.
Yeah, and I think all of those are available on Amazon.
They are.
What else is available on Amazon?
The Rocketbook Flip is today,
yes,
and every day, but today only for up to 40% off select models, and that's only 14 hours and 18 minutes remaining in that deal.
That's awesome. Pamela says she has the capsule. That's great. It really is nice. It's good for carrying a bunch of stuff, but it also protects the notebook from getting scratched, or if you're putting in a backpack from things hitting there or anything like that.
Yeah, with the reusable nature of the notebook, there are less pages than you would have in a standard notebook. So you might have a little bit less of a stable writing surface. So if you are on the go, the capsule is an awesome option to be able to walk around, the office, the floor, wherever you are. The capsule is a great option for you.
Cool. We got another call. We got Susan on the line. This might be the last caller, and then we'll spin the prize wheel and wrap things up.
Sounds
ready?
great.
Okay. Susan.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining.
How are you?
So good.
Yes, I've had the Rocketbook. My boss actually bought my first one. I didn't realize what they were, and he gave it to me as a gift, and I've bought about 7 more after that.
Okay. 2 questions. What was the first notebook you had, and what was the latest you've got?
The first one I got was I don't remember the name, but it's just a standard one. It doesn't have the planner in it. But after I went online and looked at what you had, the Fusion, I love the Fusion. Fusion is my favorite one.
Nice.
But I just bought 2 flip books today. That was my next question on that. But I think I answered my own question by doing some research. So the flip has got some dotted lines, but it does have lines to write with, like taking notes as well.
Yep.
Okay, good.
It's half and half. Each sheet is going to be lined on the front and doctored on the back, depending on which direction you're holding it. If you flip it over, they're doctored on the front and lined on the back.
Awesome.
It's part of the magic of the flip.
Okay.
Yeah. This video right here, you'll see like one side has the lines there for like more, traditional note taking, and then the other side has dot grid for more like flexible notes.
Yeah, doodling during meetings.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
Doodling very neatly during meetings.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now it would be awesome if they would make figure out a way to do a Fusion flip. Just a thought.
That's a great call. Just the templates of the Fusion in a flip binding style.
Yeah. Are you a lefty, Susan?
No, but I really like I got the executive flip, the small one, so I can put it in my purse and put it in my laptop bag, and because I do have the capsule. I've got 2 capsules, and like I said, I've got many of the Rocket books. I do have a couple suggestions. I usually buy the Friction Pilot pens, but they honest to goodness dry out so fast. It's like they're so expensive. It's $8 for a pack, I think 3, but they dry out so fast. Any recommendations for that at all, or is there a better option?
Well, sometimes it actually isn't a dried out pen, but the issue is with heat. So the ink is actually thermosensitive. So one quick tip is if you ever find that your pen isn't writing, but it's still pretty new, you might just pop it in the freezer for 20 minutes or half an hour. And that will bring a little bit of life back to your pen in case it was the heat that caused it to stop writing.
Yes.
And then a more cost-effective way to replace those pens, and a little bit greener too, is to buy. They have reloadable cartridges. We sell them on our website. They're on Amazon as well. But when you unscrew the pen, you can just buy exclusively the Friction cartridge itself.
Understood.
It'll save you some money and also save on the plastic waste of replacing an entire.
That does. Okay, I was not aware of that. I appreciate and the freezer trick. I appreciate that because you get frustrated like trying to write. Damn it, it's already. But I am in Georgia, so it's very hot here.
Yeah.
Yes, so we're very hot. So that's a good tip. And that's another little tip I was thinking, just a suggestion. It'd be nice to have a way, because I bought the little tabs that you can stick inside to put your pen on.
Oh,
Yes,
You know what I'm talking about?
pen
Pen
station, yes.
station.
Yes, I bought one of those, and I love that because I can keep the pen with the notebook. If there's, I don't know, I was trying to think of some way to put the little wipe. Figure out, make some little wipe, like a little lanyard or something, to where you could just snap it off and wipe it off. Does that make sense? Because you always lose the wipes.
Absolutely, and it actually leads us back to our Rocketbook Labs blog post that we kind of called out earlier. One awesome hack that a user shared with us is to use a binder clip, and it works as kind of a combo pen station towel holder. Yeah, Dylan's bringing it up on the page right now, but you can see right there how once this opens up, the binder clip is being used to hold both the towel and station the pen.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that is smart. That is a good hack. I will definitely try that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. Like you said, keeps the towel in there, but also the pen can slide in there. So it could even replace that pen station for you.
It's very compact too.
Exactly.
Bulk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'll definitely do that. But yes, today I got the camo, the white camo one.
Yeah.
I think it's called Winter or something.
Yep.
Winter, yeah.
I got that one, and I got another green one. So yeah, no, I do like them. So I'll definitely try the freezer trick.
Can we add you to? Actually, we have green or red left, and we'll add you to the board for a chance to make it 3.
Okay, I'm gonna try me some green. I need some green.
Love it.
Awesome, Susan. Thanks for being a customer. We're glad you're enjoying the Rocketbook notebooks, and stay cool down there in Georgia.
Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day.
Thanks so much, Susan.
Bye. Awesome.
All right.
I think we're about ready to wrap up. We've covered everything about the flip. I think we answered a bunch of questions.
Yeah, our wheel's just about full. There's only one space left, so we'll
give it a spin, see who wins. Last time, just want to mention Rocketbook Flip. Select SKUs are
up to 40% off on Amazon.com for 14 hours and 12 minutes only. So get to it.
Yeah.
Time slips away.
Yep.
Should we have the wheels spun?
Let's do it. Oh, Emilio asked a good question. Is there any coupon codes? There's no coupon code. It's just when you go to Amazon, it should be on sale. You'll be able to see kind of the markdown of how much it's on sale for the different flip based on which one you
no
pick.
code required. Just head to Amazon.com, bring up the Rocketbook Flip, and you'll be able to grab that discount.
Cool. People just want to comment on. People said love the clip idea. This is brilliant, smooth solution. Someone said they get their refills and the ink lasts quite a while, so maybe that's a good solution. So awesome.
Awesome.
Right.
Shall we spin?
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right.
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, come on! A blank. Oh, yeah, we got to spin again. Blank. We got a blank spot. One more.
Two blank spots.
I will say, if whoever wins, you can email us at hello@rocketbook.com. We'll get that sent out to you. Katie.
If you're still on, please send us an email at hello@rocketbook.com. We'll just let us know the size and color you want. We'll get a Rocketbook Flip sent out to you. To everyone else, I think we're all still winners here today because we all can still grab the Rocketbook Flip for up to 40% off on Amazon.com right now.
Yes. Okay. Only 14 hours left. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We want to end the stream in a bit of a special way.
Oh.
So I think Peter here can do a backflip, and I think we're celebrating the flip. I think you do a flip right here on stream, and then we kind of end it there. That'll be a nice way to go out.
Well,
I know you feel very confident in your ability.
I don't know if I can do a backflip, but I guess in the spirit of the deal.
Okay, let's get set up here to make sure we can capture this.
All right, just gonna. All right.
Oh, you want to count it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 14 hours, maybe.
No. Okay. Here we go. You count it down.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. Peter, no.